Hey everyone, today we are serving up a spectacular buffet of cinematic goodness. We've got everything from immortal witch hunters to world-ending trains and post-apocalyptic cats. This is your one-stop shop for your next movie night obsession. So, welcome back to Filmflix, and let's dive in. Alright, first up, imagine this. A man who just wants to be left alone, tending to his horses and trying to find some peace. But when someone he loves is taken by a truly vile cartel, that quiet man transforms into an absolute force of nature. This is a brutal, no-holds-barred revenge story that sees a legendary action hero going back to his roots one last time. It's gritty, it's personal, and the final act, oh my goodness, the final act is a masterclass in creative home defense that had me cheering. If you're in the mood for cathartic, unapologetic action where the bad guys get exactly what's coming to them, you need to check out Rambo: Last Blood. Next, forget everything you think you know about fantasy movies being too serious. This one is an absolute blast from start to finish. It follows a band of lovable misfits, a charismatic bard, a tough-as-nails barbarian, a sorcerer who can't quite get his spells right, and the most sincere paladin you'll ever meet, as they try to pull off a ridiculous heist. The chemistry between the cast is electric. The humor actually lands, and it's filled with so much heart. It feels like you're on a real chaotic Dungeons & Dragons adventure with your best friends. It's the kind of fun, swashbuckling adventure that just doesn't get made enough anymore. You will be utterly charmed by Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. Okay, let's shift gears completely. This one is based on an absolutely insane true story. I mean, a guy who can't swim decides to prove a point to the entire scientific community by building a primitive raft out of balsa wood and sailing it across the entire Pacific Ocean. The audacity! The film does a stunning job of making you feel like you're right there on that tiny raft with them, facing massive storms, curious sharks, and their own cabin fever. The cinematography is breathtaking, and the sense of adventure is so palpable you can almost taste the saltwater. It's a testament to human stubbornness and courage. You have to witness the incredible journey of Kon-Tiki. Now picture this: Vin Diesel, but he's an immortal witch hunter, cursed to live forever after defeating a super powerful witch queen. He's like a supernatural superhero, wandering through modern-day New York with a flaming sword, keeping the magical world in check. The concept is just so cool, and the world building is fantastic, showing this hidden society of witches and the hunters who police them. It's got a great mix of modern action and ancient magic, and seeing Vin Diesel wield an ancient axe against dark spells never gets old. It's a fun, high-concept fantasy ride that deserved more love. Dive into the hidden world of The Last Witch Hunter. Hey, if you're enjoying this cinematic ride with us, do us a huge favor and hit that subscribe button and smash the like button. It really helps the channel out and lets us keep bringing you these awesome recommendations. Now back to the movies. This next film is a mind-bending sci-fi masterpiece from the genius director of Parasite. The entire world is frozen, and the last of humanity survives on a massive, perpetually moving train that's segregated by class. The wealthy live in luxury at the front, while the poor survive in a cramped, grim nightmare at the tail. The film follows a rebellion as they fight their way forward car by car. And let me tell you, each new carriage is a bizarre and shocking surprise. The social commentary is razor sharp, the action is brutal and inventive, and Chris Evans gives a performance that is miles away from Captain America. It's a claustrophobic, thought-provoking, and utterly unique thriller you won't forget. You need to experience the relentless journey on Snowpiercer. Okay, we need a breather after that, so let's talk about something beautiful and profound. This is a recent animated gem that has no dialogue at all, and you don't need it. It's the story of a cat, a capybara, a dog, and other animals who have to band together to survive a world completely flooded by a disaster. The animation is stunningly beautiful and minimalist, and it tells its story purely through visuals and emotion. It's a quiet, moving parable about community, setting aside differences and finding hope in a lost world. I found it incredibly peaceful and profound, a true work of art. Let this stunning Oscar winner wash over you. It's called Flow. And finally, for all you horror fans, we have a treat. This is a new Gothic nightmare from a director known for his meticulous and chilling period pieces. It's a tale of ancient evil and a haunting psychic connection between a young woman and a terrifying, grotesque vampire. The atmosphere in this film is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Every frame looks like a dark painting, and the performance of the vampire is genuinely unsettling. This is not a romantic figure, but a primal, rat-like creature of pure dread. If you love slow-burn, atmospheric horror that gets under your skin, this is your modern classic. Prepare to be haunted by Nosferatu. And that's our list. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the first film you're going to watch from this list? Or what's a hidden gem you think we should cover next? Scream your recommendations into the comments below. I read every single one. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss our next movie night. Until next time, keep watching great movies. Bye, guys.